Hi everybody, thank you for watching. So today's video is going to be my top must-have makeup products from the drugstore. But I want to reiterate that it's from the drugstore. This is not drugstore slash affordable. These are from brands that you can buy at like CVS, Walgreens, Walmart, even Target, you know, brands that you can actually go into and physically buy them from a store. So there's not going to be anything affordable in here like ColourPop, Morphe, things where you actually have to order them online or at like specialty stores. This is going to be for the drugstore only. I'm really excited to do this video because I had a couple different drugstore themed video ideas in mind and I wasn't sure which one I wanted to do first or if I wanted to do them at all, and I asked my lovely Snapchat squad what you guys wanted to see or if you wanted to see them, and the majority vote was to see this video. So I just want to say thank you guys so much because you really help me out over there. Sometimes I have ideas in my mind and then I come to you guys and the response is like, no, like good idea, but no, what about this? And this is what we really want to see, and it helps me so much because all of the videos that I have asked for your guys' opinions on and you've given me them, those have been like my most watched, most viewed, most commented, most liked videos. So obviously you guys are steering me the right way and I appreciate that so much. But without further ado, let's look at my drugstore favorites. I wanted these to be my favorite must-have, what I would absolutely recommend to you guys. There was plenty of products that I had that I was like, I like this, or I like this right now type of products, but not something, you know, I want to mention products that I've been using for a long time that I really believe in and that I would be repurchasing myself when I run out of these. So I don't have a lot for each category, but I think I actually covered most categories. So hopping into it, let's start with primer. My favorite primers since I bought it, it's from Maybelline. It's their Blur and Illuminate primer. I use it so much. I love it. If you're looking for a good illuminating primer, this is one, but I actually think it does the blurring better than it does the illuminating. And I appreciate that in a primer. I had not found that from the drugstore yet. I was only finding good blurring primers from the more high end, but this one I think is the good one. I'm almost out of it and I would repurchase this one. So I just have two foundations to talk about, and that kind of surprised me because I actually really like drugstore foundation. I have a majority drugstore foundation, but when I was going through and deciding like what's what I reach for almost every single day, what's what I take traveling with me, I could only come up with two. So the first one that I have is from Maybelline. It's from their Fit Me line. It's the Fit Me Matte and Poreless. This is such a good mattifying foundation when I'm feeling a little extra oily, or like a lot of times in the summer, this is the foundation that I gravitate towards because I tend to get more oily in the summertime, and it is bomb. It is full coverage on me, in my opinion. Sometimes if I want to make it just a little bit sheer, I'll just use a damp beauty blender to apply it with, but such a good foundation. I love so many of the different Maybelline foundations, but the matte and poreless is my favorite. And then the other foundation that I actually reach for even more than the Maybelline matte and poreless, like if I could have only have chosen one foundation to feature, this would have been the foundation that I went with, and it's from L'Oreal and it's the True Match Lumi. I love this foundation. I love it so much. I actually, the other day I was like, am I running low on this? And then I went to CVS later that night and I was like, do I need to get more of the L'Oreal? Like, I cannot run out of this foundation. Once I start to get down there, I'm getting a new one. Mine's really dirty because I used it today, but it's so nice because it even has a pump on it, which is just so handy. The Maybelline you have to dump out in your hand, which is not pretty, but this is like my go-to foundation. There actually is a setting powder from the drugstore that I want to mention. I use this in so many different tutorials, and when I was deciding if I wanted to use it, because I know setting powder isn't like the most exciting thing and maybe not a must-have for everybody, I don't use it myself personally on a daily basis, but when I want long-lasting makeup or I'm going to a special event, I will set my foundation. And when I was thinking about it, I was like, yeah, if I ran out of this, I would buy more of it because I believe in it that much. It's from Maybelline. It's their Setting and Perfecting Loose Powder. It looks like this. I think it's amazing not only for setting the foundation, but I truly think it gives the skin like a very flawless finish, and for that reason, I love it. I actually hopped out of order quickly, but one more like face product that I did want to mention is from Maybelline. It's their Dream Fresh BB 8-in-1 Beauty Balm Skin Perfector. It looks like this. You guys, I've been using this BB cream for years and years. I have this one in my drawer, and then I have 2 other ones in my drawer because I just stock up on them. Like when there's Maybelline sales and I maybe only have like 1 left of these, I buy more because I believe in it that much. I love reaching for BB creams in the summer when you want something a little bit lighter on the skin, or you know, you don't feel like you need a full face of foundation, or you're just like running to be on a boat or something. This is what I reach for, and I think it is just bomb. So another setting powder that I have been using for years, this is one of the very first products that I ever bought when I started like building up my makeup collection, because it's just like raved about. Everyone loves this. It's the Rimmel Stay Matte Translucent Powder. It looks like this. I've used it in so many of my tutorials, and seriously, I've had it for so long and it looks like I have not put a dent in it. It's crazy. I feel like I'm never gonna run out of this stuff, but this is what I use to like set my under eye concealer and other places where I put the concealer on to highlight my face. This is what I use to have it stay in place and to not crease. I think it's amazing, and it's so affordable. Total must have. This product is a must-have for me for not only the setting powder but also the contour powder. You guys should not be surprised. From Wet n Wild, it is their contouring palette. Mine is in Dulce de Leche. I believe they have 2 different shades of this. I mean, I use it all the time. I'm always talking about it. It's been mentioned in favorites videos. I just think it is amazing, not only for the setting powder, which I really love. Like, I love this setting powder. I probably use this and the Rimmel fairly close to like half and half. It brightens up the under eyes, which I think is so pretty, but the contour shade is amazing as well. Like, I love this contour shade so much, and this palette is bomb. It's like $5. Everybody needs this. So I have 2 different concealers to talk about, which kind of also surprised me as well, because I have a lot of different concealers, but again, I made myself sit down and think about it. Which are the 2 that I take with me? What do I use every day? And the answer was just completely obvious. The first one is from Maybelline. It's their Instant Age Rewind Concealer. I mean, this is like a favorite of so many. This is, I think, my 3rd one that I have. I will continue to repurchase this. There's no question about it. This does amazing things to hide dark circles under your eyes. When I'm looking tired looking, this is the first thing that I come in with. Even just like before I put concealer on to like use it as a highlight, if I'm hiding dark circles, this is what I'm using. It's amazing. Then another concealer that, again, I hope this is not a surprise to people, but it is the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer. Mine is almost out. Can you see? I'm like scraping along the bottoms of it because I love it so much, and this will definitely be repurchased. And now I'm mad at myself because, like I said, I was just at CVS the other night. I should have bought a backup of these because this is going to be out any day now. For eyeshadows, I actually kind of had a tough time figuring out eyeshadows because I just don't have a lot of drugstore eyeshadows that I really gravitate towards, and like none of the palettes have really worked out for me. But I kept digging around in my drawer and I was like, wait a second, duh, like these ones are must-haves for me. From L'Oreal, they are their Infallible eyeshadows. They look like this. I have had these for several years and I have worn them over and over and over again. I think the L'Oreal Infallible shadows are such a cool formula. I love it. I think they look so pretty on the eyes. If there is only one eyeshadow from the drugstore that I can recommend, it's the L'Oreal Infallible. So it's kind of the same for me with a blush. I do not have a lot of drugstore blushes that I'm like, oh my gosh, totally rave about, have to have it, can't live without it. So I just have one blush to share with you guys, but you guys know then that means like this is a very special blush. Ain't nobody gonna be surprised at this one because it is from Milani and it is the Luminoso blush. I mean, hello, who's surprised? Not me, not you. This blush is a favorite of so many people, and actually when I first got on YouTube, I realized that I didn't have a whole lot of drugstore blushes, and I was asking people for recommendations, and everybody said Luminoso, and I was like, okay, I gotta get it. It's like a cult favorite for such a good reason. It's such a beautiful, like peachy, shimmery, bronzy color. You can use it with so many different looks. You can use it as like a blush and highlight. Like, I mean, it's gorgeous. I will never run out of Luminoso in my collection. Never. Gotta have it. So I'm kind of like an eyeliner junkie. I love eyeliner. It's like the one thing, like if I can't put anything else on before I leave the house, I'm gonna put eyeliner on. Like I just feel very naked and young looking when I don't have eyeliner on. So I have a few different liners to talk about. One's not really a liner. It's a jumbo eye pencil, and it's from NYX. It looks like this. So I wouldn't really categorize this as an eyeliner. It's more like, I use it as like a base for an eyeshadow a lot. Sometimes I use it for like cut creases, but sometimes I do the white on my like bottom waterline and I do use it as an eyeliner. But man, you gotta have this in your collection. This is such a staple. Totally recommend. So this next eyeliner is one that I have had in my collection for, I mean, since high school, since college for sure, and I think since high school. I just keep rebuying it and rebuying it and rebuying it, and I always will. I don't feel like I talk about it enough on my channel, but seriously, this is like one that I reach for all the time. It's from Maybelline. It's the Unstoppable eyeliner, but what I love so much about it is the shade that it's in, which I believe is Sapphire. Yeah, so it's just a really pretty like dark blue color, and for me, it just pops the eyes so much, which I didn't think blue would make green eyes pop as much as this does. But I'm telling you, like, if I just need something very, very quick, I will take this and kind of smudge it onto my eyelid and kind of like be messy with it, smudge it out, and I'm good. You know, put it on the waterline, but then that's it. That's good. This was like my go-to look for so long before I knew how to do makeup. So no lie, like before I knew how to do makeup, what I would do is I would take that L'Oreal Infallible in Ice Latte. I would put it all over my lid. I would take this in the Sapphire and I would put it on my top lash line, and then I would kind of smudge them together and put this on my waterline and put mascara on. That's what I did every day. That's what I looked like in college. That's what I looked like. Two other eyeliners that I want to highlight. One that I think that should be in everyone's collection is a like nude, beige, something like that type of eyeliner. My favorite that I've been using for years is from Rimmel. It's their Exaggerate eyeliner. It looks like this. Like I said, Rimmel is really, really affordable. I don't know, it says Exaggerate. Yeah, I think that's the color. No, the color is in the nude. So this is in the nude. This is really good. This is actually what I have on my waterline right now. Using a lighter color on the waterline can help really make your eyes pop and look more awake and brighter, which I think is really important. And there's sometimes where I just don't want to use black in my waterline, like it looks too harsh or it doesn't go with the look. And I just think nude is such a big staple to have in your collection. Another that I think is really important is obviously a good like liquidy type of eyeliner. Gel liners are okay. They're not my favorite, so I'm not going to recommend any because I don't feel like I have any to recommend. But this is more of the liquid liner. It's from Maybelline and it is the Master Precise eyeliner, and it has like a felt tip type of applicator, but it's really, really sharp at the end. This has been like my saving grace for making a wing. I have tried a lot of different eyeliners. Like I said, I've tried gel eyeliners, I've tried liquid eyeliners with more like a brush tip. Nothing worked out for me with making a wing, and I am still really new in makeup, so I needed something to better help me, and this completely saved the day. When I run out of this, I will be getting another one because it's been my go-to. Of course, I think eyelashes are a must-have because I love eyelashes. I've loved eyelashes even before I got on YouTube. You know, even when I wasn't always exactly sure how to do my makeup, I just loved putting eyelashes on because I have such teeny tiny little eyelashes. Like, eyelashes are my thing. So definitely the eyelashes from the drugstore obviously are going to be the Ardell Lashes. I love Ardell Lashes. I will constantly recommend these. They're just amazing. They're super simple to use, whether you're a beginner or whether you're more in the knowledge of makeup. Like, people still use the Ardells. They're affordable. So many times, like, I stock up on them when it's like buy one get one half off, or even buy one get one free I've seen with the Ardell Lashes. Then I just buy a lot because I love Ardell Lashes. So we're almost done, and now we're just gonna move on to lips. So lip liner I don't think is super duper important to me personally. I wear a lot of liquid lipsticks. A lot of them I don't feel like I need lip liner with, but some you do. I'm wearing Kathryn from Anastasia Beverly Hills today. Like, the Anastasia formula does need a lip liner, and so I do have a lip liner on today, but I do think that they are a must-have for your collection because you never know when you will need a lip liner. And when you need a lip liner and you don't have one, that sucks. Or when you need a lip liner, you have one, but you don't have a pencil sharpener and you can't sharpen your pencil, so you can't use it. Guess who that has happened to? Many, many times. But the lip liners that I'm definitely going to recommend, these have been my favorites and I'm wearing one today, but they are from NYX Cosmetics. So these are the two I have. If you can tell which one I use more, I mean, hello, this is the Nude, which obviously I use quite a bit. I just use nude lip liners a lot, even with this dark lip. I wasn't sure what lip I was going to wear and I just went in with lip liner and was like, oh, I'm just going to use the Nude, of course, but I can't help it. I think nude lip liner is so much easier to work with. If you use a dark one, sometimes if you mess up, it's very noticeable versus using more of the nude shade. Lip liners are also very cool because they can help kind of manipulate the colors. The only thing that I don't like about the NYX is that they are not like creamy. Like the ColourPop ones I think are very creamy, even like Jordana, which isn't my favorite, but I think they're okay. They're more on like the creamy side, which can help with liquid lipsticks, but still, if I just had to buy one drugstore lip liner, I'm gonna buy it from NYX. Kidding again, before we get into the actual lipsticks, I almost forgot mascara. Whoa, can't forget mascara, especially because I love this mascara so much. So my favorite mascara, I will say, I'm not a big drugstore mascara person. This is a mascara that I reach for all the time, and I actually just put it head to head with a very popular high-end mascara in my dupes video, and this one, it is the Maybelline Lash Sensational. I love this mascara. I use it all the time. When I run out of it, I'm getting more. I think it's bomb. I was just like surveying my desk to see like, did I miss anything else? Did I get it all? But now for the last category, we're moving on to lips. I have two different ones that I want to recommend to you. The first would be from NYX, and they are the soft matte lip creams. I actually do have another one, but it's in my purse right now because I wore it over the weekend. I love the soft matte lip creams. I only have 3 of them, but I need so many more of these. Like, I wish I could have them all, even there's like a million shades out there, but they are affordable. I love the formula. Most of them are very pigmented. I have Rome, and I have to say, I don't think Rome is as pigmented as London or Milan. Those two I think show up so much better. Like Rome, I have to kind of apply a few more layers to it. I don't know if it's because it's a darker color or what, but mostly, I think they are very pigmented, but they last a long time, but they also don't feel as drying on the lips as a normal liquid lipstick. They don't last as long as a normal liquid lipstick, but they also don't do like the weird drying down inner lip thing. They're just so much more comfortable on the lips, and oh, love these. If anyone asks me for a drugstore lip recommendation, like you just want a good lipstick from the drugstore, I say Maybelline. This is not even, I just grabbed 4. This is not my full Maybelline lipstick collection. I have probably 8 to 10 Maybelline lipsticks because I love them. Like, if Maybelline's having a really good sale, I'm like, I don't need another lipstick, but I'm gonna buy more because I love them. I love the glossy, which these two are glossy, and I love the matte. You can even just tell like by their packaging, like this has like the gloss to it, and this is actually really cool like matte packaging. I love the glossy, I love the matte, I love the nudes, I love the darks, I love the bright colors. I love them all. If that is just hands down, no matter who asks me, I've had a friend my age ask me what lipstick they should get from the drugstore. I said Maybelline. I had my 16-year-old niece ask me which drugstore lipstick she should get. I said Maybelline. Like, Maybelline is just, I think their lipstick formula is amazing. And I'm talking about these lipsticks. I'm not talking about like their Vivid liquid mattes or anything like that, like their regular lipstick line. This is what I recommend, hands down, my favorite lipstick from the drugstore. So that is going to be everything for my top drugstore picks, my must-haves from the drugstore. I'm not totally sure what I'm going to call this video yet, but these are my top drugstore picks. I hope that you enjoyed them. I hope you found this video helpful and informative. You know, if you're a beginner like me with makeup, whether you're just starting out or you've been dabbling in it a little bit more, I definitely recommend these products for you because I am a beginner myself, so a lot of these are more beginner friendly, and so I really hope that helped. Thank you again to my Snap Squad for helping me out with creating this video and letting me know what you guys want to see and what you guys will find most helpful. I so incredibly appreciate that, so thank you to everyone over there. If you don't follow me over there, I hope you will. I'm just Samantha.March, and I think that we have a lot of fun together. I think so. I think so. That's gonna be it for this video. Please do give it a thumbs up if you did enjoy it. Mentioned any of your favorites from the drugstore below. Please do leave those in the comments below because I would love to know what we have in common, what we both love from the drugstore. And now me and my Jasmine vibes are gonna get up out of here. Oh, Jasmine's such my favorite. When I found this, I was like, give me some Jasmine. If only I could have like her pants and her hair and her eyes and the flying carpet. And the monkey. Am I right? Anyways guys, that is going to be it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you will subscribe before you go, and I will catch you real soon in my next one. Bye!